What is up, guys? Thank you for joining me for another episode of Degenerate Watch. We are back today with Frauditors Compilation number 2. And yet again we're taking a look at 3 frauditors where 2 of them actually get arrested. The third guy is not so much a frauditor, he's more so a cop watcher. And he just gives us an example of how these guys need to show a bit of respect. Have a bit of awareness of the situation that's going on and just have a bit of common decency. So we'll take a look, I'll give you my thoughts and let us know what you think down below in the comments. So just before we jump into the video, as always, if you're enjoying, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on a new upload here on Degenerate Watch. There's links down below in the description to our social media and ways to help support the channel. Enjoy! Our first clip takes us to Babylon, New York, to a station on the Long Island Railroad. A guy in this clip thought he was pretty slick filming some police officers outside a railroad station, but little did he know, seconds later he was going to get caught committing an offence himself. And luckily for us, the camera was rolling to capture it all. Let's take a look.
Filming him?
Everyone.
Okay. Because I'm going to come over there and kick your ass in a minute.
You are?
Yeah. You're just smoking on railroad property. Yeah. Did you know you get a summons for that? Yeah.
No.
So I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to kick your ass by writing a summons.
Really?
See your identification, please, sir.
I don't think I committed a crime.
You did. You're smoking a cigarette on railroad property.
Mission failed!
It's a violation.
It's a public area.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's actually not a public area. You're on railroad property.
Oh, the public
Guess
come
what
here?
you're getting now? A summons. So you can take the video and go to court and go, look, I was smoking a lit cigarette.
Don't grab my camera.
And now I'm getting a summons. So let me see some ID.
I don't for 1 second condone what that guy is doing here at all, but I just think the officer maybe shouldn't have put his hand on him there. He might have been just leaving himself a bit open. But at the same time, I can sense his frustration. He was only trying to show it to the camera that the guy was in fact actually smoking. And I get the sneaky suspicion that this officer has dealt with guys like this before.
I didn't commit a crime.
Alright, bro. You committed a violation. Now let me see some ID.
I didn't commit a crime.
See this?
Why are you grabbing me?
Because now you're going to put your hands on the wall.
For what?
Because now you're going to learn what the whole system is all about. ID? Where's your ID?
Now it's searching me.
Yep. Where's your ID?
Illegal searching.
No, I'm looking for your ID now. Where's your ID, bud?
What's the badge number?
2281.
And your name?
So now you have no ID on you and you committed a violation. Do you realize you can actually go to jail now for that? Is that what you were looking to do? Go to jail today?
No.
So why are you sitting there videotaping?
And why
the
is
officer while
illegally
he's doing
searching me?
stuff? Move your feet.
Why illegally searching me?
Because I'm looking for your identification to make sure you got nothing on.
I just grabbed my balls.
Yeah, you gotta make sure there's nothing in.
Ow!
So now you understand the system, right? So.
You're still getting sued.
Yes, I know. I get sued all the time. So where's your ID? Where's your identification?
I don't have it.
Okay, so now put your phone away because I'm going to put handcuffs on you.
For what?
Huh?
What crime?
Huh? Now I'm going to take you in because you smoked a lit cigarette, which is a violation. Since you don't have identification, I can't prove who you are. Now you get arrested, so you go through the system, so I get your fingerprints. And your fingerprints go in the system.
Oh, you're definitely getting sued for
Oh,
this.
definitely. Definitely. So, we can do this one of 2 ways. You can either be arrested and spend the night in jail, or you're going to give me your information, I'm going to run you and make sure that you have no warrants. And then I'm going to write you a summons for smoking a lit cigarette.
And just write me a summons. It's not an arrestable offense.
Actually, it is. Again, because you have no ID. So if I choose to, I can arrest you.
A
summons
I
is...
understand you only need ID for driving.
A summons is in lieu of arrest.
Don't grab my camera, sir.
Well, put it away. I'd hate to see a phone get broken, so put it away, please. Put it in your pocket.
Now he's illegally...
Well, there you go, guys. It backfired on him. He was looking for a reaction and he got one and he ended up getting arrested. I'm not 100% sure who this guy actually is. I actually just came across him on another channel. In the description, they were claiming that this guy was obviously, as he said, was going to sue the police officer. but he made some unsubstantiated claims that the officer had asked him to delete the footage, you know, and this would all go away. But of course, none of that was on video, so we can't actually, you know, prove those claims. So I really don't know how it went down in the end, but I presume it was probably fired out in court by a judge because it was absolute nonsense and he was committing an offence by smoking on rail property. Next, we're heading to the United States Postal Service facility in Helotes, Texas. This clip is short, but it's sweet as it ends in an arrest.
Dispatch charges, okay? You were warned about this yesterday. So, I tell you what, let's go and take this outside.
Don't touch me, bro.
Come with me.
Don't touch me, bro.
Come with me.
Don't touch me.
34 dispatch, can you get a couple of units headed my way?
It's not against the law to record in public, sir.
Sir.
Call your sergeant right now.
Sir.
Call your sergeant.
asked
Call your
last
sergeant.
week-
Get away from me.
You
need to move,
you were
sir.
asked last week.
Need to move on my way. Don't touch me. I will sue you, sir. Don't touch
That's
me.
fine, come on.
Don't touch me.
Let's go outside.
Don't touch me.
Let's go outside.
Don't violate my rights. Don't touch me.
Let's go outside.
Call your sergeant before you do anything else.
Let's go outside.
Call your sergeant or your
you
watch
call a
commander.
sergeant.
Call your watch
Let's go
commander.
outside.
Call your watch. Don't touch me.
Do you even know what you're talking
Don't
about?
touch
Watch
me.
Commander, come on.
Don't touch
Don't
me.
you know what you're talking about? Come on.
The officer says what we're all thinking. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Get a sergeant, get a watch commander, so why not get the commissioner while you're at it there?
Don't touch me, idiot. I'm telling you right now.
Outside now.
Don't touch
I'm
me.
telling you right now.
I'm telling you,
You're
don't
playing
touch me.
You're being placed
Don't
under
touch
arrest for
me.
trespassing. You were warned last time not to enter the
It's
property.
not against the law to record in a public building.
That's not the point.
Poster 7.
That's not the point.
Poster 7.
The point is you were
Go read
asked
it. Go
not-
read poster
you're
7.
asked not to
Go
be
read
on the
poster
property.
7.
You're asked not to be on the property.
Don't.
You came
Don't
back.
touch me.
You're under arrest.
You can't touch me.
we're
You
gonna
can't
do this
arrest me.
outside.
Call your sergeant.
You're
Call your
being
sergeant
placed
before you do
under
anything
arrest,
else.
all right?
Sir,
Go ahead.
don't touch me.
Hey, turn.
Okay. You broke my phone, bro. You don't have to touch me like that, bro.
Well guys, as you can see there, they just don't listen. That guy was told previously not to be in there. He was actually trespassed from the place and there he is again. And of course he has to be abusive towards the officers, quoting poster 7 and claiming that he's going to sue them. The officer did a good job there remaining calm, and also he was very quick thinking to say let's take this outside so he wasn't inconveniencing the other customers any more than they were already being inconvenienced. Just forgot to mention there, the guy in the last clip there was called Mexican Padilla. Moving on to our final clip, and this guy isn't a frauditor, I think he's actually a cop watcher. And those guys can be just as bad and just as abusive. But this is a prime example of, you know, when you should use your common sense and have a bit of respect and a bit of common decency about yourself for other people when they're in a bad situation. This clip doesn't end in an arrest, but it ends in the guy filming demanding somebody else be arrested.
Well, by the looks of it, looks like that white car pulled out and hit this Mustang. What's that? I'm not gonna walk out there.
Saying out of respect, do you mind just keeping me off camera?
I mean, I'm gonna film what I see.
From what you see?
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't really want to be on my camera, just sit in your car. If you don't really want to be on my camera, just sit in your car.
I mean, just out of respect, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tragic situation. People got fucking hurt, and you're just out here recording, man. It's kind of shitty.
I record matters of public interest, and this is the interest of the public.
You know,
like I said, I just document what I
get
can
it.
see.
I get it.
All these people driving by, they're seeing what I'm recording.
Right, I know, man. It just sucks that people like you actually exist.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
You're a shitty-ass person, man.
I'm sorry you feel that
all
way.
you care about is the entertainment.
Stop.
Hey.
Well, you're getting arrested. That's what's gonna happen. Hey, that man just smacked my hand and my phone right out of my hand. That's assault. He don't get to smack my phone out of my hand. He's mad because I was recording. That's not my problem. You're in public. You don't get to walk up to me and smack my... This is like almost $2,000. That's assault. I want that man arrested. No. No, I was just standing right there. I was looking. I'm a watcher. I'm just watching. But you don't get to come up and assault me. We're in public. I'm on the public easement. You don't get out of your car and come over and smack my hand. I have it on my body camera and I have it on here. I mean, I got multiple witnesses on here because this is a live feed. I want that man arrested. I want to press charges on him. I'm sorry he was in an accident. I'm sorry he did it in the road. But you don't get to assault me. I'm going to stand back over there when you get a moment. If you could talk, just meet me over there whenever you get a chance. I know you're busy. I'm sorry. But like I said, that man just smacked $2,000 out of my hand. I don't play that game.
The moral of the story here is if you don't go looking for trouble, you don't tend to find it. He's crying about having his camera or his phone smacked out of his hand and it's $2,000 and stuff. But the guy came over and said, could you please not film me? Like, you could have said, oh, okay. The guy wasn't saying don't film the wreckage, don't film like the scene or anything like that. Just don't have me on camera. The man's just after being in an accident. His car's probably wrecked now. Who knows? He could have been at fault. There's a million things going through his head and he doesn't need this clown filming him and trying to make a big deal out of nothing. I'm not saying you can knock cameras out of people's hands and that should be okay, but like, emotions are running high in this situation and you have to take the situation for what it is. And then to even say to the police officer, oh, I know you're busy, but come over here and deal with this BS. Like, come on, like seriously, like just be a man and say, look, I see what I've actually done here, I've upset you, you know, it's not the end of the world, and just leave it. So, you know, shake hands with the man, don't make his day any worse. And what are you achieving by actually filming that? Nothing either, like, you know, oh, you're covering the story, like, but do you need to film that guy? Did it really need to escalate? Well guys, there you go, 3 more examples of how not to act when you're out in public. There's a time and place for filming and there's a ways and means of doing things, and you just have to have a bit of smarts and use common sense. Well, that's where we leave it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. And as always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, it really helps us out. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications on so you never miss out on a new video. As always, there's links down below in the description to our social media. We're on Instagram and Twitter. And there's also a link to help support the channel if you'd like to do that. And also, I leave a link down below to the previous Frauditor compilation that we did a couple of days ago. We should have a new video coming very soon. But until then, stay safe, take care, peace.